Hi guys, welcome back to another video. It's Dan here from sportscardsuk, and in today's video we've got another Mail Monday. So we got about 5-6 parcels to open up in today's video. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so let's start off with let's start off with this massive package. Let's get this big one out of the way. So I have opened this up. I think I know what this is. I did open up some parcels because I was looking for something to flip quickly on eBay. I had a Anthony Joshua Adrenaline rookie card, which I was going to sell on eBay. And I had to open up some of the parcels that I'd saved for Mail Monday to try and find it, to sell it before the fight against Usyk, which I managed to do and managed to cash in before he lost to Usyk. So I was very happy I did that, but I did open up some of these parcels in the process. So although some of them are opened, I did open them up a while ago and actually can't remember what's in them. But because this one's so big, I do remember what's in this. So let's be very careful about opening this up. So I don't want to damage this in any way. So we've got a couple of things. Let's start off with this. So this is a Ian Rush rookie card. I can't remember who this is on the right hand side. Paul Dyson, so the inventor of the Dyson Hoover. No, I'm joking. It's not really, but it is an Ian Rush rookie sticker. So these are fairly hard to come by, as they're the Daily Star football stickers. I don't think this is in a sleeve, so I'm just going to take this out and pop this in a sleeve. I did buy this from someone who is kind of a cigarette card collector, but not necessarily a kind of a football card collector. But it is in a top loader. It's a fair play. I wasn't actually expecting that to come in a top loader. And there should be another one, which these came as a pair. This one I'm very excited about. So this is something that I've wanted to have in my collection a long time, and it is fairly hard to come by. This is you've got the Ian Rush rookie and you've got the Gary Lineker rookie. So this again is from the Daily Star set. So it's not the easiest card to come by, because it's not like a Match Attacks where thousands of them were printed. It's basically a newspaper sticker. So sometimes people cut these. I prefer when it's not cut, where you've got both players on there. But yeah, really happy with this pickup. I've been wanting this card for a long while, and I'll probably send that off to SGC regardless of the condition, to be honest. And then we have a very interesting set of cards. This isn't complete. There are a few missing, but I did pretty much get this just for one card in particular. And it is... So let's see if we can name these. Some of these I don't get, but Beecham, I think, a composer, looks like. Charles Dickens, obviously we know, is a famous writer. Schweitzer looks like he's some sort of doctor. So James Barry, I'm not too sure. Viscount Montgomery's an army general, looks like. Captain R.F. Scott, was he? I'm not sure on that one. Baden Powell, I think, was the inventor of Scouts. Florence Nightingale, obviously the famous nurse. So Winston Churchill, we know about, president. He was the prime minister during the war. So Jacob Epstein, I think he was the one that I think he found Tutankhamun's tomb, potentially. No, that was someone else. That was your sculptor. I was thinking of someone else. Alexander Fleming discovered penicillin, I think. Roosevelt, obviously president. Shakespeare, obviously Charlie Chaplin. Sir Christopher Wren as well. So there's loads here, but there was very famous people. But the one that I was looking for is Edmund Hillary. I think he was the first up Everest. Yeah, so there's loads of these. Where's the one I'm looking for? It's still not got here yet. There it is. We've got the Walt Disney. So this is a card that I've wanted for a long while. Disney is a humongous franchise. So if you can get Disney cards or cards of Disney, actually there's a cool Stanley Matthews one there that I missed. But if you can get cards of Disney, Walt Disney, are very hard to come by. There is I think it's a Will's Cigarettes card. it is going to cost you about 150 to 200 quid. But this one's on the cheaper side. So this is from the Famous People. It's Leon's made. I think they were tea or biscuit company or something like that. But you come across these once in a while, and there was one of these on eBay for about 20 quid just on its own. Whereas the person that was selling this, the whole set was about 12, 15 quid on bids, I think. So I was really, really happy with that. And I bid on both of these. These were on bids as well. I thought the Gary Lineker, I thought I was going to get sniped, but actually no one really bid on it apart from me, which I was pretty happy with, I don't think, anyway. So yeah, really, really happy with those. Some cool vintage pickups. So for package number 2, we have... so I'm not going to be discussing this too much, but this is for a future video. I do have some vintage pickups there. So you can see there's a bit of Stanley Matthews, there's a Jack Johnson, you can see a kind of a Jesse Owens. I'm not going to reveal too much of what's in here because I'm going to film this for a separate vintage pickups video. So hopefully that'll come out soon, and I'll talk about those a little bit more. But package number 3, and don't worry, there are lots of packages to get through, so it's not no love lost, as they say. We have okay, so shout out to Ben at BB Cards. He ran a competition for charity. Actually, he asked for charity donations to a charity that was very close to him, I believe his mum, and they were doing a kind of a fun run for the charity, which was really, really great, which was for motor neuron disease. So I made a donation, and he kind of raffled off some prizes. So one of the prizes, which I was very, very lucky to win, was motor neuron disease raffle. There you go. Was this Colin Sexton Optic Shock PSA card? So I was really, really happy. This will go straight into the collection as a kind of a bit of a memory, really, of the hobby and the community that surrounds the hobby. And I think it was really, really nice that I think Ben could have put that post on BB Cards, and almost all of the members probably would have donated to that cause. But it's the fact that he offered prizes up as well, which I thought, of his own kind of collection, and offered up break credit and all these sorts of things, which I think is fantastic. So, and it really showed that there was a kind of a strong community of people that are into the kind of the sports cards hobby, whether it be basketball or football or whichever. So yeah, really, really happy to own this card as a kind of a bit of a memory. It's probably going to stay up on my shelf, on my top shelf, just as a kind of a reminder that the people in this hobby are great people, and that do nice things. So yeah, really, really happy to have this as a kind of a memory of the sports cards community, which I think is really nice. So for the next package, we have... okay, so this is interesting. I've seen a couple of people label this Andre the Giant as a rookie. There are earlier stickers, so it's definitely not a rookie, but it's from the 1990 WWF set. There's a really, really good Andre the Giant documentary on Sky. I think it's just called Andre or something like that, potentially. It might just be called Andre the Giant, but it's really, really good. And I watched that and I just thought, I'm going to have to get a card. I watched it a long, long while ago, and I still didn't get a card, but I remembered it, and I saw this on eBay, and then I thought, yeah, this is going to be my opportunity to get an Andre the Giant card. So it wasn't too expensive. It's going to go straight to the PC. But yeah, really, really happy to pick one up. 7'4". He obviously had Giantism, I think it's called, and he was from the French Alps. If anyone didn't know that, least favourite animal, Jake the Snake, Robert's Python, Damien. Famous wrestling move, headbutt. Special feats, talents, world's largest professional athlete, standing at 7'4". There we go. And then we have a Spider-Man card. This is a complete kind of like hollow card from the Marvel Impel series of 1994. So if you're into Marvel cards, the 1990 set is the first. So I've seen a lot of people pick up the Spider-Man cards, the Venom cards, the Black Panther cards from that set. Thor does pretty well as well. I've seen loads of people grade them with SGC. But I thought this one was really, really cool because it was kind of like this really cool sparkly hollow design. So I was actually really happy to pick this up. I might have slightly overpaid. I think I probably paid, I don't know, about £10, maybe a little bit more, £10-12. So this is probably, I don't know too much about Marvel, and I was in a bit of a bidding war, I think. So I kind of let myself go away with that one, but I'm hoping that it's not like one of those cards that you can pick up at 99p. But if it is, then I've potentially got that one wrong. But I might send that off to MGC, or I might send that off to SGC at some point. Maybe send it off to MGC because it's slightly cheaper. I don't really want to send cards off to SGC if I don't think I'm going to be able to sell them or get much value out of them, even though I am completely turned by the black slabs now, and I do really like the black slabs, whereas before I said I wasn't keen on them. My head is well and truly turned with SGC. So we picked up a little one for the PC, this Alfonso Areola Chronicles card, which I don't own, and this Ivan Cavallero Stars card, I don't think I own. I might actually already have this one, and I might have accidentally picked it up as a double, but I think I only paid 99p for both of these, and I definitely don't have the Areola Panini card here from the Chronicles set, so I'll put that into the binder. I'm kind of just collecting some of the Chronicles Fulham designs, I suppose, while I can, because the new Chronicles set isn't going to have Fulham in it whilst we're in the Championship, but hey ho, I've got an extra year to collect some more Fulham stuff, so I suppose look at it that way. So for the final parcel, we have, don't know if this is a good idea to be ripping it like this, something that's come from overseas. I've got a feeling it might be a Women's World Cup sticker, potentially, but I don't know. Right. That reminds me, I really need to get that that tool from my parents' house. Okay. It is. Okay, yeah, so it was some Pernille Harder rookie cards that I've ordered. So this is it's a Panini family Danish set. They are fairly difficult to keep in good condition, and I haven't seen too many, and you have to kind of buy them from Denmark. So I've been ordering a couple of these. It is a bit of a gamble on the women's football, as it's obviously nowhere near the popularity of men's football. But yeah, it's a fairly kind of oddball item in that it's not a set that was released over here, I believe. It was just a kind of a Danish only set. But Pernille Harder is regarded as kind of one of the goats of women's football, or maybe the current, one of the top current players. So she's playing for Chelsea at the moment, I believe. And so I'm just kind of picking up cards here and there of maybe ones that people aren't picking up, and maybe ones that are slightly harder to get a hold of. But this is her true rookie card, which I think is 2014, 2015 potentially. If not, I'll just put it up on screen now and I'll correct it. But yeah, so a pretty good Metal Monday. We've got quite a mix. We've got women's football, we've got men's football, Spider-Man, wrestling, basketball, Disney, and then we've got some Grail pickups, I guess you could call it. Maybe not Grail pickups, but pickups that I've waited a long time to get these. I mean, I have this book. I have this book here, and it's called 100 Soccer Rookies. I know loads of people ask me where did I get it from. I did get it from eBay, and I just haven't seen it open since. So I kind of go through and just make notes and just tick cards that I've got. So like the Oleg Blockin card I own in an SGC case. I've got the Boniek card. I nearly picked up the Hugo Sanchez card from the Panini 1978 design, but I haven't. And then there you go. So there's the Gary Lineker one. So I just kind of tick them off once I get them. And you can see I've got the Laudrup one there. Some of these are slightly expensive. So actually I picked up this one the other day, so I can tick that off. I've got the Batista card. I didn't get the score one. I did get the Panini one, which I actually prefer. Ryan Giggs I've got. The Valderrama I've got. Zidane obviously I haven't. It's very expensive. Rui Costa I do have. Storage cards. I saw one of these on eBay about 30 quid and I was tempted, but didn't pull the trigger. I've got Inzaghi. I do have a Cannavaro one as well, which I do need to see that one off. Del Piero is one that I like, but again is quite expensive, and I see a lot of recovery versions, but not actually the proper version. Totti I have a second year for. David Beckham, it's not his rookie, but I do have a 95 Matchman sticker. Nesta I do have. Frank Lampard I have that sticker. Nakata I do. Michael Owen I have that sticker. Eto's a nice one, the Mundi Chromo, but I don't actually own that. Steven Gerrard again is one that I don't own, but I would love to. Ronaldinho is one that I'd love to. Cassano I do. And who else have we got in here? Closer I've got a second year. Fernando Torres I have. Cristiano Ronaldo obviously no way. Iniesta no. Wayne Rooney I do, but it's a sticker. And David Silva I do have that one. And Robin van Persie I have the score one. There's a Dutch version in his Feyenoord kit, but I can't remember what the name of that is. Schneider has a 2003. I'm not sure why that says 2007. And then Gareth Bale I do own. So I've kind of just been working through this because it's kind of like a book of almost like legends, and it's cards that I think are safer pickups than trying to bank on the next best thing. I don't know, Saka or Smith Rowe. Like, I get it. There's a lot of money to be made in Saka, and I've done quite well in Saka. But I think that the legends and the real kind of icons is really where you should be spending your money, really, or at least holding your money and maybe investing smartly into that. The majority of your investments, I think, in my opinion, should be legends, as opposed to current players, because you run the risk of injuries and performance dips and bad press and all sorts. But there we go. That does it for a bumper Mail Monday. That's quite a big one. I hope you did enjoy it. Obviously, if you did, please do drop a big like on the video. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you on the next Mail Monday. Thanks very much.